Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're watching a new series. It's Takopi's Original Sin. I can't believe I'm actually watching this. I'm so nervous. I heard it's traumatizing and I heard it carries a lot of bullying themes. So it kind of feels personal because I was like that weirdo in the school that always get bullied. Yeah, that was me. I was a tall girl. It was a girl only school. I was the tall girl. I was the girl that is not interested much in girl stuff. And I wasn't into, during teenage time, into like the fun thing that girl like One Direction, stuff like that. I wasn't into that. So I was always, yeah, and I had my own things that I like that nobody cares about. So it was easier for people to pick on me. But so it's kind of personal. So hopefully it doesn't get too bad. Because I did see some bullying scenes and that was fine. But I don't know. People talked highly of this and talked how messed up this show is. So I'm kind of nervous, not gonna lie. I'm totally nervous. Especially when it's the first thing you appeared in front of me when I opened the video that we start. This program contains description of suicidal behavior that may be upsetting to some viewers. If you or someone who knows need help, visit crisishelpresources.com. So yeah, that's... Anyway, thank you guys for clicking on the video and joining me today. I hope you guys enjoy and have fun with me. Just alert, I talk a lot, so I hope you're okay with hearing me yapping, because I do yap a lot, especially when it's something psychological, because I'm really into this stuff. And yeah, I want to remind you guys of my Discord, the description down below. There is X, where I post stuff about manhwa. There is Kick and Twitch, where I go live. And there's Patreon and YouTube membership for early access. All down below. There's also another channel that I'm starting. You will also find it in the description down below. And stop talking and let's start. Oh, I'm so nervous. Here we go. We're here now. No taking it back. Okay, it contains... shit. Okay, that does not help me with being nervous. Takopi's Original Sin. That's interesting drawing style. Ooh. Hello. Takopi. Tako means octopus in Japanese. So smooth animation and interesting drawing style. Okay, opening. Let's go. I'm curious about the lyrics though. Why does it look funny? Fun. I know it's not, but why does it look so fun? Looks cute, fun, and... Okay. I'm nervous. June 2016. Okay, so this is where the name comes from. Okay.
空なんて飛べたってどうせ何も変わらないし。
Oh, there we go. I'm so nervous because I know what I'm getting myself into. It's not like I've never heard about this show before or anything like that. No, I don't think that's so. Oh. Okay, so it's a camera. Okay. Yeah, I feel like I'm so nervous. Yeah, you can smell that dark undertones. But we still didn't know the function of it yet. Fact. Ooh, it's a doggy. So cute. He's coding. No, it's not about that. So, guys, let's talk for a second. Oh, the episode is long. So, oh shit, it's gonna be heavy. So, we can feel like Shizuka when she talks. Her tone, her way of reacting feels like she's severely depressed, and you can see the heavy undertone and the dark undertone of her character. And then we have this Takopi that he's alien from Happy Planet that is clueless, literally. So he keep like doing, or it keeps like, you know, asking and exclude getting into like this conclusion that's so childish at the same time. So these contracts feel bizarre, like it feels so strong, so it gives more to the dark theme. It feels like, you know, when a little child starts asking or saying like rude comments, but out of like being a child, not because he wants to be rude. It feels the same, you know. Oh boy. What are the rules? Hmm. Okay. Oh, what? That was the weirdest transition ever. Oh, what happened? So something happened to the dog?
喧嘩したの、友達と。
人間は喧嘩すると顔の色が変わるんだっぴね。僕も照れるとぴ。しかも丈夫で。
What happened? Why she's holding the collar? I'm so nervous! Why it's always the dogs?
いいね。の届く範囲で使うのです。決して異星人の手に道具を委ねてはなりません。
Mm-hmm.
お友達と仲直りできるといい。
Oh boy, you can see the footprints on her back.
ちょっとだけ。
I will be as well.
静香ちゃん。
Shit.
降りてきていいっぴよ。静香ちゃん。静香ちゃん。静香ちゃん。静香ちゃん。
Damn it. That's heavy. I don't think the gadget is the reason, to be honest. That's intense.
ごめんなさい。
But how do you push a child this young to commit suicide?
死は込ませると、その写真を撮った瞬間に戻ることができる。
Oh, interesting.
ハッピー性よりわからないから聞きたいっぴ。たくさんお話しして、もっと
Oh my god, I have teary eyes.
死んじゃわなくて済む未来を。
I was never gonna be ready for this show.
静香ちゃん、君匂いだね。静香ちゃん、大丈夫だっぴ。
Oh boy.
おー、来てもいいけど、
久世さん宿題忘れちゃ
Oh
っ
wow.
て。あったのが悲しくて死んじゃったんだっぴね。
No, that's not it.
それなら僕が。
62正解。
Okay,
問題。ひらら坂。
okay,
もう昼や。
okay.
もぐもぐもぐもぐ。
Okay.
あいつトウモロコシの芯まで食べてない。
Yeah, what's wrong with her finishing the food? I don't understand. I can't help but question the teachers in a lot of these situations, because if you're actually looking, you can see her desk, you can see her back, you can see there is an unusual pattern. What did you talk to her? What's happening here? Why don't you talk to the other students and figure out what's happening? Especially this tender young age, you know? Yeah, and sometimes I can't help but blame the teachers, my teachers. Especially some of them that actually blamed me for stuff that I didn't do. And one of these teachers, I don't even remember her face, but I do remember a look that she gave me. And after so many years, that's probably like 16, 17 years ago, but I still remember vividly the look on her face. I don't even remember who that teacher was, but I remember that look on her face because one of the other students that was bullying me talked to her badly about me or something like that. And at that moment I felt guilty. I was like, maybe I did something wrong. Maybe I did something really wrong that I deserved that look and deserved that treatment. But then again, I was a child and I didn't realize that until later, way later on, that it wasn't my fault, you know. I don't know. It just, it just hits close to home, this show. So I'm not talking much. We're still like figuring out a lot of this show, how the dynamics is working, what's happening, what led her to take her own life. Things are heavy, and I get spiraling easily. So let's continue. If you didn't know, guys, this bag is very expensive. The school bag that they're wearing. It's very expensive, and it takes, and they use it for the whole 6 years of elementary school.
相手の気を引きたいから。マリナちゃんがノートを隠してたのも同じだっぴ。
No.
静香ちゃんはじっと見つめていたのもつまり仲直りしたいからだっぴ。
No.
仲直りしないとチャンスだっぴ。
No, it's not.
お話がハッピーを生むんだっぴ。
Doesn't always work like that.
ちゃんと話したことがない。
もしかしてものすごい大喧嘩だっぴか。勝手にハッピープリンを食べちゃったとか。
No,
で
it,
も仲直
it's
り
more than that.
僕が代わって二人を仲直りさせちゃうっぴ。
Okay.
おっそう大変な喧嘩だってちゃんとお話しすれば。
Not always.
ごめんって話なんだけど、お前最近さ調子乗ってるよね。
Really?
給食とか。
How dare you answer that question to your homework correctly? And again, what's wrong with your families not paying taxes? So they're on tax exemption. What's wrong with that? I mean, there's tax exemption for it. If you lived in Japan, the taxes are insane, guys. If you have like your payment is less than a certain number, and you pay taxes, you will not find food to eat. The taxes are insane in Japan. So this is why there is tax exemption. Me, for example, have a tax exemption because I'm on a scholarship here in Japan, and my payment suck. It sucks so bad. It sucks so bad that if I told a Japanese person I live off that number, they would start laughing and say I'm like joking or something like that. They would not believe me with how small the number that I get paid with. The taxes they actually pay, it's probably more than that number. So the taxes in Japan is really serious. Like, we're talking a huge numbers. So yeah. So I guess like there is a whole long situation about tax exemption. It's like about single mothers, and there is a lot of situations where there is tax exemptions. If you pay under a certain number, if you live in a certain place, if there's a certain situation, there's a lot of rules that goes that, and tax exemption is there for a reason. I want to let you guys know that tax exemption is there for a reason, because if I started paying taxes, I would live on the street. I would be really homeless. I won't be able to pay my rent, which is not much to begin with. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about that. So for her to be, oh my god, this is why I have to work a lot of part-time jobs, really, to be able to live comfortably. Not really comfortably, but just to go around, buy something nice for myself, or like, maybe I live in Japan now, so I want to explore it before going back to my country. So if we want to like go to another city or something like that, I work like a dog for a while to be able to save up that money. This is why sometimes I disappear from YouTube, guys, because I'm basically working my ass off somewhere else. So just to get few money. And I am a foreigner and a student, so it's like I don't want to get deep into this, but in Japan there is this thing. So there is racism in Japan. If you didn't know that, there is racism. If you're a tourist, you won't notice, but if you start living, it's totally different, and you start noticing things like the wage hour, for example, for part-time jobs and for a lot of things. So there is foreigner student exploitation when it comes to part-time works, and our wage is just way below average just because we're foreigners. If I have a Japanese passport, my pay would be much higher. If I'm a Japanese student, my pay would be much higher for the same work, for the same job. But here we are, I guess. So, yeah. I don't know why I needed to say that, but here we are. There's even a word for foreigners in Japanese, and it's a slang. It's a bad word. If, like, Japanese people starting saying it in front of you, they're trying to insult you, which is gaijin. So, gaijin is like, we're basically telling you, you are it just feels like you're stupid, you know nothing, you don't deserve anything. This is the way that I interpreted gaijin, because it's basically a slang for foreigners. That means when they usually say, the context is like, oh, you're the guy who's doing bad things, you're the guys who are doing destroying our country and stuff like within this. You're guys stupid, you're less than Japanese people, because they do think that gaijin is less than Japanese people. So yeah, things are happening, guys. Japan is not YouTube. I love Japan, I'm not gonna lie. I love Japan. There's a lot of great Japanese people. I love the language. I'm learning the language. But it's the truth. Japan is not utopia. It's good for tourism, but that doesn't mean living there is just as fun. So, just wanted to live here. And for anybody tells me, if you don't like Japan, go out. I'm coming here for a reason. I'm continuing my degree. After I finish my degree, I'll go back to my country. That easy, okay? So calm down. I'm here for a reason. Once my need is ended, I'm going back. Calm down, okay? Yeah, now you know. There you go. What did you just say? How dare the daughter of Parasite, who leeches of men, try to give me moral lectures? Give me back my daddy. Okay, something is happening here. So apparently her mother probably is nighttime worker. I'm not gonna say the other word for YouTube reasons, but I guess you get what I mean. What are you doing with the pen?
Takopi?
You went back again. Oh no. No, this would have been happening either way. Yeah. Okay.
できる
Okay, so apparently the teacher is like, I don't care.
学校さ、マリナちゃんのお父さんとうちのお母さんが
Oh,
これからも君を助けるっぴ。
okay. What an
君が
episode.
きっと死んじゃった。
はお夕飯あの人と食べるそうだから
Oh, so he's having an affair.
マリちゃん
Oh my god. Oh shit, this is more messed up than I thought. Okay. Ugh, damn it. Okay. That's episode 1 for you. Super fun. I hope I didn't trauma dump too much to this episode because we still have 5 more episodes. Okay, guys, see you next episode.